Hello, good morning, and welcome to this morning's episode. Today I have the pleasure of introducing you to Joe from Serious Stories. Joe, tell us about you.
Yeah, local Omaha originally, moved out to build a career in technology and moved home because of the opportunity to build companies here. So really excited to be home and to be building service stories.
Yeah, so tell us about Service Stories. What do you do?
Yeah, long story short of Service Stories is that this came from working with my family's auto shop.
Okay.
For years, we've been doing very well in SEO, but I used to work at Google, and I always knew the future of the internet was going to be through these chatbots, these conversational systems, or what you now know as ChatGPT, or Google Overviews, right? And it's been about a half a decade of us trying to think about how do we get ready for that. But Service Stories came about in that work.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out how do we get into those answers? How do we make sure that ChatGPT recommends us or Google is the top of the top?
Sure.
And so what we do at Service Stories is we help service businesses take their already completed work and turn that into content that gets them into AI answers.
Okay, so what would something like that look like?
Well, imagine, when you come into an auto shop, for example, they're going to take some photos of your car. They're going to ask you, what are you seeing? What are you smelling? What are you feeling?
Yeah.
They're going to take notes, and then they're going to tell you, here's the work that needs to be done, right? What we do is we take that information and we turn it into a blog, and into a Facebook post, and into a post for your Google business,
Cool.
all from one ticket, and you don't have to think about it. So how many times have you been sitting at home trying to figure out what should I write about? How can I make content? And you're literally just trying to make something up because you don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Or you hire an agency who has to do it for you, and you look at the agency and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so generic. It's not really sounding like me, but I guess that's just how we feed the system.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're saying, don't think about it anymore. Your best answers to the people that are asking those questions to the internet are things that you do every day. So why don't we just take that work and turn it into content?
Yeah, that's a really, really good idea.
Yeah.
Lisa Kilker, she does a lot of the AI. We've met with her recently, and she was telling me about the different types of prompts with ChatGPT. And just personally trying to use it myself, you are so right. Like, even taking their advice, and I'm like, okay, so use the most description, like give as many details as possible.
Yep.
It still doesn't quite do what I need.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. When I was first working in chatbots about 10 years ago out in Silicon Valley at Google, we were trying to teach these systems the difference between HI like hello and HI like Hawaii. That was 10 years ago, right? Consider now they can pretty much answer any question in the world. Are they right? That's the next question, right?
Sure.
But that's why we make the content that we do, because they can't be right if they don't know what you do.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's why we say we help you make content that turns into AI answers.
Yeah.
Because ultimately what we want to do is we want to make systems that give signal to those systems to come read my content and feed it into the people who are looking for me online. Because you're right, like we used to search on Google, it was 4 to 6 keywords. It's burger near me, it's fix my car, right? Omaha, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now we're saying, why is my Toyota Camry making a weird noise on the backside? Right? Like you don't even know the words to ask it, but you're just trying to say something.
My carburetor slasher,
Yeah, if you even know that much, right? You're just
Totally
you're just speaking to your phone. But that's the thing is, people are literally just talking their phone. So now these queries went from 4 to 6 words to now they are 20 to 25 words. You're talking full sentences.
Sure.
And so what that represents is a new era of the internet. And you have to have different content to make sure you're found.
Sure.
And that's what we do.
Sure. And it sounds like you probably have some type of algorithm where the search engines are identifying these and they're trusting the source, and it's really causing traction.
Yeah. And so if you think about SEO historically, originally it was like, hey, just have a website that has good HTML structure. Then Google required that everybody was able to be mobile responsive, so your website needed to look good on a phone.
Yeah.
Then they made it, well, now you need a Google business profile. Now you need this, now you need that.
Yeah.
This is just the next layer. Sure. But yeah, Google's algorithms are tuned to it. ChatGPT, Perplexity, Apple Intelligence, Siri, all of these are tuning more and more to a new world.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is working. So far, early customers are seeing increases in direct traffic as much as 250%. It's almost 3.5 times their traffic in 90 days.
Yeah.
I'm talking my family's website, when we first started on it, went from 1,400 people visiting our website to over 5,000 people visiting our website. Wow. So if you can't get new customers from the work we're doing, that just means you need to talk to your sales team.
Yeah.
They need to learn how to close deals.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. What type of business is going to be best fit for you?
Yeah, I mean, right now we can work with all service-based businesses, right? That's our end goal. We've found a pattern where it's just, we need to know what did the customer need and then what did you do for them, and we can tell a story. But what we've found doesn't work very well, inventory-based businesses. So used car sales, even though my family has it, it's not really a fit for what we're doing. Hospitality, right? Like, nobody wants to read a blog every time a family of 4 checks into a hotel room with 2 queen beds, right? Sure. Service-based businesses with standard services are not as applicable. So talking about like a lawn care service where, they just have a package and it's just like, hey, we just come mow your lawn. There's not like unique needs to that, right? Yeah. Maybe the irrigation side of it, it's different, right? Or there's places with custom, landscaping's custom. But yeah, really it's like businesses who have a unique need that they service on a regular list of service types. So we have everything from auto shops to trucking logistics to chiropractic and dental to creative freelancers, software companies that build software or marketing campaigns. Sure. Service-based businesses broadly with a unique customer concern and unique outcomes.
Okay, very neat. That's pretty specific. How about advice? If you were going to talk to the next generation or entrepreneurs in general, what advice would you give to them? Wow,
well, that's a whole other conversation. But I would say number one, and what we did with this one, is try to sell it before it's ready. Okay. Even if you can't, if it's not really profitable, just prove that people are willing to buy it, right? Even if you have to do it manual before you build the software, that's good. That means someone's willing to pay you for it, and then you need to, build the software to automate the processes, right? But yeah, go and sell it. See if people buy it. See if they'll write you a note that said, I would pay for it, even if you don't have it. I would pay for it if you could get it done in 6 months or something.
Sure.
I think that's the biggest piece of advice I could get.
Yeah, all right, I like that. And then so is there anything specifically, I know that you said you were in Silicon Valley working at Google. Is there anything specifically that inspired you to go down this path?
I don't know if it was inspiration as much as just a need. Yeah, it was something I knew my family's business needed to figure out, and it's been working really well. We're talking like right now I go to the team meetings and the guys are telling me how much other friends they have at other shops are like struggling because they don't have the business right now. And we do have good word of mouth, don't get me wrong, but when I showed them the growth in our web analytics, how we went like this, it was like, oh, that's probably a big reason why we have business right now and others don't. It's like we really were resolving a need in the business, and it just happened to be a product that applies to a lot of people. So we got really lucky in that sense. But yeah, inspiration that keeps me alive now is, well, now that we've built this for our auto shop and we can see it working in others, this could really be the backbone of a lot of small and mid-sized businesses who, they need to have work coming in next week or they don't have a business.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, how about community? What can our community come alongside you and help out with?
Yeah, right now, we're just looking for more customers at this point, more people that we can serve and help out. So if you have a service-based business, like I said, whether it is a trade business or it is a software development company, whatever it may be, old school or modern, we're looking for people who want to grow with us, and we're very excited to meet those people.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that's on your mind, anybody you'd like to give a shout out to, someone that's come alongside you recently you'd like to uplift?
Yeah, well, I guess of course my co-founder, we've been, pushing it pretty hard lately, so very happy to have him involved, and I guess always, my wife, endless support. I wouldn't be doing this without her. Yeah. I just get to work and she takes care of a lot of things for me, so we're a good team, and I know we wouldn't be here without her support.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. And so you found a pretty good way to keep that home-life balance separated.
I'm trying harder all the time. So, yeah.
Do you guys have children or fur babies?
We have a kitty. That is our first and only so far. So, yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, keep on keeping on. I'm sure you're going to do well.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming to this episode. And if you are looking for ways to get your content out there, the services that you are providing for your customers, reach out. Thank you so much, and goodbye for now.
Yeah.